At 18 or 19, I got my heart broken for the first time. And I felt like I was gonna die. I thought that my life would never be back to normal again. I thought that I thought that I would always be hurt. I felt like somebody just took a knife and just kept stabbing me in my chest and into my heart over and over and over again. And I remember I was so desperate. I started looking for ways, doing research on ways on how to get over a heartbreak fast. What can I do? And I remember coming across reading, exercising, meditating. So I started doing all of those. Exercising was one of the reasons why, or it was one of the things that helped me. Yeah, it was one of the things that helped me. And it helped me because the first time around I was thinking about like, yeah, I want to exercise so that I could look good for whenever my ex comes back. But then eventually I started doing it for me, exercising every other day. A few years later, or probably a year or two later, I got my heart broken again. I didn't know what to do. I thought that I was never gonna get over it. I thought that my life wouldn't get back to normal. I just felt lost. I felt incomplete. I felt like a part of me went with the person. When I turned 23 or 24, I got heartbroken again. But this time, I had to force myself to remember how I got over the last heartbreak, or my first heartbreak. And from my first heartbreak to when I was 24, I was always exercising, but I would always stop. Not stop for like months or something, like for a few days. I wasn't as consistent. And even if I was consistent, I wasn't completing my sets. But again, at 24, I started reading, meditating, doing breath work. I joined a club. I exercised even harder. And I did all this because I just wanted to look good for whenever my ex would come back. But eventually, I started doing it for me. So all I'm saying is, every time I got my heart broken, I improved. There was one time I slipped up. I smoked weed. I smoked weed a few times. I used to smoke weed a lot. I used to do it just to run from my problems for a while. But then when I got off that high, I'll have to face my problems again. So that's when I realized the weed is not working. So what I did was I exercised even harder because I just wanted to feel good. I improved my mind some more by reading books on developing myself more. I improved myself emotionally too. I started journaling. So I was basically doing things that would help me to grow and to improve. So all I'm saying is that Every time you get your heart broken, or if this is your first heartbreak, I know that you want the pain to go like right now. And it's so easy to smoke weed, it's so easy to drink, it's so easy to do all those things because it helps distract you. It helps you to feel good for a while, but when you are done feeling good, the problem will still be there. So all I'm saying is that you should choose the parts where you will improve. You will do things to improve yourself, like exercising or something positive. So many times I heard about men, some guys, no, there are so many times I heard about men and women, some men and women, when they get their heart broken and they would join the gym, they would get in shape. And at first they do it because they just want to look good and to impress their ex whenever their ex come back. But then eventually they fall in love with it because they see how their body change. They improve themselves. There are so many stories out there on that. And I think that is the best part. Choosing to improve. You can never regret improving yourself. But when you choose to drink, to smoke, you will regret it because when you get older, it will affect you in some way. It will affect your health. But let that pain and that anger from the heartbreak, the sadness from the heartbreak, the confusion from the heartbreak, let it improve you and not destroy you. Let it improve you and not destroy you. And you will not regret it. You will not regret it at all.